Why should you do the opera program with your students? I'll tell you why I did it. I was working for many years in a school that was a Title I school where our students had a whole range of educational issues. Some were identified as what we call gifted and talented. Some were identified with learning disabilities. Many were learning English as a second language. Many were living in poverty, and there were issues that were common to all of my colleagues. We felt that the students were not as engaged in learning, that the quality of their work was not what we were hoping for, that the kids just weren't buying into what we were teaching as we followed the curriculum. And then I had the experience of seeing the opera at a school in our school district, and I realized that this experience addressed every need of every different kind of child, and I became a convert. One of the things I liked about this process of creating original opera with our students is that normally people come to a learning situation with different amounts of background knowledge on that subject, different kinds of life experiences. And because we were all learning how to create this opera together, it leveled the playing field for everyone. Nobody felt like they were at the bottom of the heap, and anybody who thought they were at the top of the heap learned that that's not how it works. One of the most important aspects of doing the opera program with the students is that it is equally important to be independent for every student and the teachers to be able to do their job to the best quality that they can, but also interdependence, because if each person doesn't do their job and if the group doesn't work together, then the project is not successful. I saw such great results from the fact that the kids had real jobs in our opera company. They had adult counterparts in the real world that they could learn from. We went to visit a theater, we had visiting artists come in, we had set designers, lighting designers, composers, and because they had real jobs, they were extremely motivated. Not the typical classroom kind of jobs like paper passer, line leader, but a real job that they could see in even their parents. It helped them feel very proud of themselves, and we got a high level of engagement. The authentic purpose for learning is what really helps the kids become the best writers, the best speakers, the best mathematicians and scientists. That instead of teaching the curriculum in a dry way, we are integrating what we need to do for our opera to get our message out to the world with all of the life skills, all of the academic skills that they would need to learn anyway. And the beauty is that the students learn all of these skills at a much higher level than they normally would. I can honestly say that every single student that I had the pleasure to work with when I was doing the opera program, and every student that I've seen do the opera program with my former colleague, had made such great changes from the beginning of the year to the end that we actually talked with the kids about it being like a more metamorphosis, that you can't go back to how you were once you've become a butterfly. We also noticed the effect that this experience had on our visitors, our visiting artists. Everyone always commented that it changed them. And our co-workers also started doing authentic projects and coming to watch ours, and kids were writing about ours and we were visiting them. There was a newspaper going, a museum going on our team. And everybody just got so was so changed by the experience. And the people who actually were the teachers, the directors of the opera company, changed the most. You realize that the opportunities for creating authentic learning experiences are everywhere, and following student interest and student inquiry makes everybody work together in an authentic way, and we developed real relationships with each other, and we felt like we were changing the world together. Some people are excited at the idea of doing the opera program with their own students, but they worry that it would be too much to handle, or that the situation in their school building cannot accommodate the full extent of the project. But I would say that each of the elements that you would learn in your training that you could bring to your classroom would be worth it, even if you couldn't complete the full project with every element in place. It will make all the difference in the world for the kids.